Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're installing a big brake kit on my GS300. These are adapters from 350 and they adapt the IS350 calipers onto the GS, and so we're going to see how to install it. It's actually pretty easy. You just need a little tap, but we're going to show you how to do it. Right here I have the adapters for it. We have spacers for the rotors, brand new rotors right here, and we got the calipers. So first things first, we're going to paint the calipers, prep it, and then we'll go ahead and install it. So let's go. We're going to use a wire brush right here, and we're going to go ahead and scrape all of this crust off so that we can paint it. All right, so I decided to keep it simple and just do it silver to keep it kind of the OEM look. So we're going to clean it back up because my fingerprints got on there. Go ahead and paint it. All right, first things first, you're going to remove the caliper and the rotors because we're going to replace this whole thing. And to take that out, there is two bolts holding the caliper to the hub, which you should see somewhere back here and down here. I'll show you after I take it off. Once you take those two bolts out, you go ahead and take out the caliper, and I'm just gonna put it aside for now, so hopefully it doesn't drop on me. Right here for now. And then we're just gonna leave it there for now, but we're gonna take off this rotor. Hopefully it'll be easy, but it seems like it's been sitting for a while. So we're gonna get a hammer and just hammer it out. All right, I got the rotor out. Now it's time to install. Here's everything the kit came with. Here is the adapter to bolt on the caliper, the spacer for the rotor, and all the hardware right here. And you do need to get your own tools, and so you will need a tap. So you will need a tap, an M14 by 1.5, because you're going to need to tap into this hole right here, so that way you can thread it and lock it in. So the adapter will sit like this, and then you're going to want to thread this hole right here, so that way you can bolt the bracket to the hub, and this one will just bolt all the way through into the caliper, and this will make a new mounting point for the caliper right here. So I got a tap right here. I'm going to go ahead and tap it through just like that. Make sure you make it straight as possible so that way it goes all the way through. So we're gonna go ahead and get that. I did have a tool that I brought with me, if I can find where I put it. All right, now you're gonna use a tap to tap a hole through here. I got this tool which is not working that great, so but it's working enough. So we're gonna power through it and make sure it works. Now it's super easy to spin super freely. Now you know your thread is tapped. Back it out a little bit. Go back in. Yeah, that's super easy to spin now. Just gonna go all the way through to make sure nothing's binding on there. You can see now there's some threads on there. Now you're gonna get this bolt and this bracket. And now you're gonna go ahead and bolt the bracket down with the thread you just made. And now this hole should be easy to line up, goes all the way through. So we're gonna go ahead and just tighten it down lightly for now. Go ahead and cut as much as you can on the dust shield. I got these like metal sheared thingies, garden hedges, whatever, but works enough. So I'm gonna cut probably this much and some right here, and it should be good. All right, get your new rotor. Make sure you clean it as much as you can. Make sure you slide on your spacer right here. Go ahead and get a lug nut on. You can see it's rubbing right here. So let's go ahead and bend it back. I want to keep the shield so that way it protects the brakes as much as possible. So still right here. All right, now you're gonna tighten everything down with the bolts right here. So you're gonna use the long bolt, put it through the caliper, through the bracket, and you're gonna tighten it down. Same thing with the bottom right here. Tighten this down right here. And make sure you tighten everything down, super nice. I got the bolts all tightened down. And now you can see it's spinning. It's a little wobbly because it's not fully tight against the hub, but that's good. I gotta tighten everything down. All right, now that everything is tightened down, you can see that it's spinning freely. It's not hitting anything. I would try to tighten some of this up so that way it sits flush against the thing. But now it's time to put some brake pads in. Got just some Duralast, something just cheap just to run for now. I'm gonna slide those in. All right, now it's time to transfer the brake line from the old caliper to the new one. So you can see back here, there should be a hole for you to put it in right here. So I'm gonna transfer that over real quick. It is a 14mm banjo bolt, so let's put that in. Lighting kind of sucky right now, so this is all I got. All right, so now everything is back together. We got the calipers in, we got the brake pads in, we got the brake line connected. Now we just gotta bleed it. I'm not gonna show you on how to bleed in this video, tons of videos how to do it. It's pretty easy, you know, just have someone open the valve, have someone press the brake, close the valve, and keep doing it until you get a good feeling back. But now it's all together. What do you guys think? Looks good, I like it. Makes the car look more sportier, and this is a big car, so having big brakes is going to help tremendously, and I think the drilled and slotted rotors do look good. So thank you guys. Thank you 355 for sending us over amazing products. If you're looking for caliper bracket adapters, they make it for the GS, IS, and so many other cars actually, and so you can use the IS350 calipers, you can use RCF, ISF, they have different brackets, there are different variations, so make sure you check them out. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.